Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
That is a great pick out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Decent chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Probing pass. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. Turan. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Baggio. Just eases him off the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Baggio.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thiago. Threads one in. Picked out brilliant. Messi! Just sails past the upright.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cruyff. Here's Makalele. And it's made its way to him. Oh, important interception. Nice control. Oh, super ball. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Header comes in! Against the crossbar. Cleared without complication. And it's Maldini. Shot could be on. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Cannavaro makes the interception. Roberto Baggio. Adriano looking understandably energised after his goal. No, he's just misjudged that one. And now the breakaway. Some resolute defending there. Messi. And they can counter here. Thiago. Great defending, strong and determined. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Makalele. Roberto Baggio. And this is Adriano. Adriano has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Half-time nearly with us, they will be desperate not to concede here. Mbappe, there's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. And here's Baggio. Nice defending, physical and effective. Nicely aimed pass. Thiago. Pato. Over to the left. Good ball, good take. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes. É hora de anunciar os números do sorteio de hoje. Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 8.
Milan kick off the second half.
Pelo jogador. Camisa 21. Substituição.
Back into the middle. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Brazil do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Best. Pato is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Thuram. Best. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, played right into his path. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking for a runner. Pato looking to run onto it. Zanetti. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Best. Now Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti stood his ground strongly. Zanetti. Almost an hour gone. And he's intervened well there. Makaleli. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Makaleli. Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mateus. Nesta. And it's Maldini. Best. And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. And Mateus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Pato. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nesta. And it's Maldini. Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pato is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff. Roberto Baggio. Zanetti. Varane deals with that comfortably. Pedri. And it's Messi. Mateus. And this is Pato. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cruyff hangs one in, and the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, they can break here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Turan.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Turan. And Zanetti. And it's Baggio. Turan. And it's Nesta. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
MV, já falei pra tu já, deixa minha assistência inteligente em paz, irmão. Entendeu? Ah, deixa eu usar minha assistência, ó. Qual é que o coisa falou lá? É nível 3, né? E semi-assistido, não é isso? Vou treinar nisso aí. E semi-assistido, não é isso? Ó, vou botar lá pra você ver de novo, cara. Olha lá. Assistência inteligente ligada. Você vê de novo, cara. Ah, assistência inteligente ligada. Não, pô, é só você voltar lá, só voltar o vídeo, incrível, pô, que doideira. Quer ver de novo? Só você voltar lá, só voltar o vídeo, incrível, pô, que doideira. Quer ver de novo? Pensando que sou você, filho, que fica ligando assistência no meio do jogo? É que a Konami tá com um bug aí, cara. Ela. Pra você perder a bola. Aí fica azul, parece que você tá usando assistência. Pra você perder a bola. Aí fica azul, parece que você tá usando assistência. Ah, tá vendo lá? Aí fica azul, parece que você tá usando assistência. Ah, tá vendo lá? Não, mas assim tem que treinar, mano. Entendeu? Assim tem que treinar que é fogo. Assim é meio embaçado, velho. Assim tem que treinar, mano. Assim tem que treinar que é fogo. Assim é meio embaçado, assim. Treinar muito. Treinar muito. É, eu vou começar a treinar contra a IA. Entendeu? Treinar na minha My League. Entendeu? Treinar na minha My League. Mas também se depois. Cara, peguei um cara fortíssimo. Vai treinar foi. É, são não fazendo nada, cara. Deixa eu ver, Cruyff, 3-1-2.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that in any game at any time. He is. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Grêmio with the corner, there first. And this is Van Basten.
Já manda pra você for olhar o chat, quase foi meu gol. Já mando pra você. Manda a ficha aí como
Really
cada
looked sharp
partida.
there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's De Bruyne. Look at the space here. Pinches it off him. That's a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a super give and go.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
He gets big! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Matthäus. And they're back on the ball again.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been slipped through. Oh, fine stop from the
bom,
keeper.
tô com Deus aí, vou mandar pra você
Properly,
depois.
Peter, that's for sure.
Aí, ó. Tô com Deus aí, vai se cuida.
Tries to pass it through. It's Tato! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got full. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pato has got himself a free kick. Shifted upfield. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And here's Batistuta. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, chance for a shot! Goal! Grêmio!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Thinks about the shot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Koeman cuts it out. Isco. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Van Basten. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Batistuta. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Isco. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koeman spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne. That's Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Messi. Thiago.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely worked.
Ao contrário, o cara sai da bola, o outro que estava adiantado.
Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 7.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rummenigge. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi.
Que isso?
And the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shoot. Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Brazil, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change,
Que
Peter.
isso?
It's a sharp little ball here. And here's Isco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Could be danger here. Great chance. It's loose. Who's going to
cara
get
não
there?
acreditou.
Showing good feet. It's a foul.
Que isso?
It's in the box.
Deu
It's a
tronco
penalty.
sozinho, velho.
And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker.
Meio do gol.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Gremio are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Danny Olmo. Sergi is in a really good position out wide. This looks promising. Now, can he find a finish? It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Guardiola goes short. Goulart proves just a little bit too strong. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Isco. Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, they've got it again. He might be in here. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Tries a shot. Oh, it's there. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Simplicity itself.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alvarez is the guilty party there.
Substituição.
Alvarez is the guilty party there. Alvarez is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
O cara dando bagulho de internet,
but they're
mano.
showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Substituição em andamento.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Sergi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, this looks sharp.
Gremio surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rummenigge.
Que isso, Thiago? Qual é, mano?
That's a sharp pass.
Que isso, Thiago?
Now, can they get him away? João Cancelo gets into a good position.
Jogador louco.
Very nicely done.
Ah,
He's
não,
pulled him up for that challenge.
só bug de
Well, that
internet,
looks
mano.
like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Picked up, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Brazil are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Sergi does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne. Now it's Goulart. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's Dembele! Yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Ali. Cara, é ridículo. Vou mandar pra Konami esse videozinho, otário. Otário.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
And yes, it's him again. Gremio take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's in on charge, surely! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There will be a throw-in.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Zanetti. And it's Messi. That's Rijkaard.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Zola.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy, well seen, saw that coming.
Dembele.
Great defending, strong and determined.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Oh, good ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So we're still where we started right now.
And it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, what has happened here? And he's hit it long. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Zola.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Has crossed into the middle.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Vieira. Tonali. And Matthäus. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Tonali. Internacional are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Rummenigge.
Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's through here.
Messi. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less... He's having a go! Decent hit and on target. Zola. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Messi. Now the ball's gone astray. Played out to the right. Benatia calmly anticipates. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a key interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Distributed tidily. Alvarez. And this is Dembele. A hefty... He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He has missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And it's Zanetti. The final seconds now. And he's on a charge. Oh, good read. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substituição em andamento.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Vieira. Brazil different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Zanetti. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Tonali. Looking for options for movement. Tonali. Challenged. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Zola! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Upamecano with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Superb from Hullet! A finish of true class! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest, what a wonderful contest. Messi. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Tonali, threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Hullet was really too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but oh no, what has happened here? And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. And it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out towards the right wing. Sends it crossfield. Gets into some space. Crosses it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the break is on. Internacional desperately searching for the winner here. Tonali. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception.
Internacional clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. Internacional finding their passes. Rummenigge. Oh, well measured. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well read, nice interception. Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely worked. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. He's had it taken off him. And back to the keeper they go. And the keeper takes decisive action. And that's that. The job is done. They have the point they needed. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, this was more about getting things out of the way, Peter, which is exactly what they've done. So I don't think anybody's really going to be...
Só um minutinho, rapaziada. Vou no banheiro, resolver um negócio aqui na operadora.